Hi everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a make with you guys. I have, I think, a fun journal page project to do with you guys. I have kind of somewhat prepped my page with my pieces so it wouldn't take quite as long, and walk you guys through the process here. Got my water here because I'm a little dehydrated. My throat's been a little dry this morning. I've been coughing a little bit this morning. Okay, so let's get into this. Now, this is what I'm calling a multi-layered pocket page, I guess. Something like that. I don't know what I'll title it. So for this project, what you need is, I think I have about 6 pieces of 8.5 by 11 papers, and they're going to be cut down, and you want to go with probably 3 pieces of pattern paper and 3 pieces of like solid papers, because you don't want them all to be patterned because they're going to be too contrasting, because as you layer them, you're going to do a layer of pattern, layer of solid, layer of pattern, layer of solid, so they each complement one another, because if they're all patterned, I think they may kind of clash, if you so will, but that is up to you. Okay, that's just my thought. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so for my base page, I'm using a piece of music page only because of the color. It's just a piece of vintage old yellowed page, and it's good and kind of, I like the thickness of it. It's not too brittle, but it is aged, and it is a little over 8.5 by 11, I believe. It's 11 1/4 by 8 3/4. So I like that size. Okay, it's a little bit larger than 8.5 by 11. Now this one here is 8.5 by 11, and I'm just folding this one in half. I've just folded this in half, okay, for my base. And then my next one is 8.5 by 11, and I have just cut that and folded that in half, okay, and I'm going to center that directly in the middle, okay, all the way around. Now keep in mind that this is going to be sewn in to your journal, of course, as your page, okay, so it's going to be a little difficult working with it because the pieces are loose. Now I'm going to be working on the right side, putting my layers together. Now as far as the left side, it's going to be a different design. Okay, so just to keep the pages for flipping and flopping all around, I'm going to go ahead and glue this side down just to hold it in place so it's not shifting on us, okay? And I've decided for this side, the layout that I chose to do is I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to do a diagonal pocket, okay? And for that, I am just going to do a fold down, maybe about like that. And I forgot, I think I dropped my little pin on the floor somewhere. Let me take a second and see if I can find it. And I don't see it, but I can grab another one. Okay. All right, let me grab it because I think this is a little stuck. Okay, so we're just going to glue this down. Okay, now this is going to be a pocket on this side, okay? So all I need to do is glue it down on those sides. And I will worry about decorating this side another day. We're just going to focus on the right-hand side of this layout because those are the pages that I have prepped for today's video. I am just doing this just to keep it from shifting on us, okay? So I'm just going to hold this up so I can try to get it centered as best I can. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get it somewhat centered. And down we go. Okay, there we go. So now it's not going to move on us, okay? All right, now, and I didn't get it exactly straight, but that's fine. Now, before I could glue this all the way down and just use it as my base page, but I didn't want to do that quite yet because I'm not sure if I want to do a top loading pocket here or a side pocket here. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on that temporarily. Okay, we're going to just decide as we go. Now, for the next layer, I'm going to use a piece of patterned paper. Okay, and for that, what I'm going to do is I took 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, okay, and I just folded it in half, and I cut it down by just a little bit. As you can see, I think I just cut it down by about 1/4 inch just to give it a little bit of a mat. Okay, and we're just going to center it. You can either center it right in, or you can butt it up right into the center of your page, however you so choose. See, and see how that complements the pattern on the solid? I think that looks really nice, and I like the tone of all three colors actually. That's why I chose that music sheet. Okay. So let's see where I want to go from here. Because this is going to be my first pocket. But that's a branch. I think I want this to go, I want this to go this way, so the branch is going upward. Let's get that in the right direction first. I can't see my middle point. Okay. I think I want to bring that. I don't think I'm going to really worry about having that in the center. It's not really that important to me. So we'll just do it about like that. Okay. And then my next piece is solid, and I'm just doing a digital of a coffee dyed paper, and I took 2 pieces and glued them together just to make it more sturdy. Okay, and it's 2 8.5 by 11s. Okay, back to back. I butted them up back to back, glued them, and cut them down smaller than this piece. Okay, and this one I went a little bit smaller, which this one was a little over 9 by 7 1/4, and then folded that in half. Okay. So then this one I am going to flop this way. Okay. So it's going to go in this direction, like so. Okay. And then I cut the next one a little bit smaller than that page, and it's going to go in this direction. Okay, and then I cut another one smaller than that one, and I just did a couple little arrows so I showed which way I want it to go, and that one will go in that direction. Okay, so it's going to go something like that, but I just need to decide which one are going to be open flaps and which ones are going to be pockets. And I have my sweater on today. Can you guys believe it's snowing today? Oh, I thought we were done with the snow. But apparently not. Okay, so this is going to be my last page. So let's see. So I want it to open like that. Okay, and then open like that. And I think I want this to attach. But this piece is double-sided, so let me see. I think I want maybe this one should go this way. And then maybe I want this one to go this way. And then this one to go this way. So I just want to figure out my system here, what I want. Yeah, I think I like that way better. So that will open up this way. Okay. And this will open up this way, yeah, okay. And then this one will be a pocket. Okay, so that will go direct down. So this needs decoration on here. Okay. So then this will open up like that. Okay, so we need to decorate this panel. Okay, so we need to put something down on this panel. All right, so let's do that next. Now, I have brought in a few pages, digitals, that I thought were really pretty. And I originally thought that we could cut them up and use them for some of the nice vintage elements, you know. So let's see. We'll cut her face off there. I just kind of like the brown hues on this one. And if we did come in here with that, I think that will be okay. Let's do that. Okay, so we need to cover this up. And you can do a collage, a mixture of papers if you wanted to. That would be great. Use up your scraps on that. I think that would be a good idea as well. Okay, let's do this one. We definitely don't want to leave all that white background. And we're just going to line this up, and I will trim off the excess. I'm going to start on this end because I don't want to cut the birds off right in the middle of their bodies. If I'm going to have the birds, I'd rather think I'd have the whole selves. Okay. just don't want to forget where I had my orientation of my papers going. Okay, so let's trim that off. Okay. Ooh, I think I got too close there. Let's see, how can I fix that? Ooh. Well, see, that's the Chihuahua. Let's see, I'm just gonna take a piece of tape, piece of clear tape. Seal that up. I knew when I kept going over that more than once that I was taking a chance. And sure enough, as I was doing it, I was probably jinxing myself. Because that's exactly what I was thinking. Hope I'm not getting too close to the center. Ay. Okay. So now we're going to put this here. Easy fix. Okay, so that will go there. Now, do I want to bring this right up to the edge here? I think I do. Okay. Try to center that. And then this one, I want to bring to the center left. Line it up with the left side. And center it. Like so. Yeah, okay. All right, so I think I do, now that I know what I'm doing, I think I do want to just put this down as a base. So we can go ahead and glue this. Now if you wanted to, you could put your thumb pull and put your nice deep like folio pocket there. That would be great. But I think I just want to use it as a base, and that will also strengthen that page because it's a nice sturdy page right now, but this is vintage. It is old, came from an old book. So over time, I'm sure it will get worn down. So it's good to have a little bit of reinforcement on that. Yeah, that makes it nice and sturdy. Okay, so this is next. This will go down, and I do want a thumb pull on this because this is going to be a pocket, so I want to go find the center. And I'm just going to use my grid here. It is 5 1/4, so that's 2 1/2, 2 3/4. All right, put a little tick mark right there. And where is my, where is my envelope punch board? Ay. I'm not prepared today, guys. I'm sorry. It's always right here at my left-hand side. I had the kids in here, so. I don't even see it. Isn't that crazy? Okay, well, you know what? I am going to put a notch on the correct side, and I will do it later when I find it. 1, 2 3/4. Right there. It's my center point. Just put a little notch. I will find my envelope punch board here shortly, before the end of the video hopefully, and so we're going to move along. Okay, now I'm going to glue down the 3 sides. And now if there for some reason you don't think you need such a deep pocket, you know, cut it off and bring your glue up a little bit. You know, like, let's see, we can do it here. So say we want 1, 2, 3, 4, just maybe say a 5-inch pocket. Let's just cut it off and put some glue right there. Okay, and fill that in, just like that, you know. So now I'm going to try my best to line this up with the edge. Okay, right here, like so, and down we go. There we go. Okay, so that's our second layer, or for actually, you know, first layer, because the other first was our base. So this is our first layer pocket. Okay, so that's going to be a top loading pocket right there. All right. Okay, and that flap's going to open this way. We've got a nice decorated page there. Then we bring our next layer, okay, and this is going to go this way. We're going to center that. And that's going to go here, and we can do another top pocket or we could do a side pocket. And I think on this one we'll do a side pocket. So I have to do the same thing, find my center point. That's 7 1/4. So that's what, 3 1/2, a little over 3 1/2. Right about there. So I'm going to just put a notch so I know where to do my pull. And again, we're just going to bring our glue in on the 3 sides. And that's a nice little large spot for a journaling card or a little slender notepad. Hand's not very steady today, is it? Look at that. My hands are cold. Goodness, I'll tell you. It is really chilly, and that wind is just whipping today. Oh, went out with my dogs a little earlier, and man, it is really whipping out there. Okay, so now this one I'm going to line up on this side with this one, and I'm going to try to center it right about there. Okay, so that goes in this way, that goes over that way. Very nice. Okay, so the next layer is this one, and this one's 2-sided. So this one, I think, is going to be, how do I do this one? I think I had this one like this, didn't I? that. No, I don't want that. I think I want this one to sit on top this way. And we'll do this one a top loading pocket. So again, all we have to do is glue the 3 sides. Gosh, my hands are so unsteady. Goodness. Set the paper down. All right. And I think on this one, I think I want to just center this one in the middle rather than bring it to the edge. Since this one's quite a bit smaller, I think I want to just center this one right in the middle, like that. Okay. And then our last layer and flap. We'll go in here like this. And that opens up like so. So we need to cover this piece because we don't want that white just totally exposed like that. So let's see what we can use here. We've got this piece left. So let's just use that. Let's move this out of the way for a moment and put some glue down. Well, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I had my mark on this side, didn't I? I wanted it to go this way. Okay. So what we'll do then is I got the glue on this side already, so let's get this in place first. Okay, and I don't want the same thing to happen as the so I will trim it with my scissors. A little bit of white showing, but okay. All right. Now had that up there for a reason. I think I wanted to put a top pocket, but I have this a top pocket, so I don't want to do that. I think I want this to be a journaling spot on this one. So if this goes this way, we'll have this one go this way. Or we could flip it this way. Okay, I think I want to cover this with coffee dyed paper or something. And yeah, that's a little too much there. Let's see what I have left. Okay. All right, I think I'm just going to put this down right here. So let's get that down. And as you can see, as I'm trying to navigate the layout of the pages, I mean, you can, you know, make some changes to the layout on this, most definitely. Where I'm doing top pockets, you can do sides, or you can, you know, do top pockets where, you know, side pockets where I'm doing top pockets, and vice versa. You can do more layers, you can do less layers. If you have double-sided papers, it would be a lot easier. You don't have to deal with the white space like I'm having to double layer my pages. So it's completely up to you. But still, I think staggering your pages like that really does complement your page. See that? I think that looks really nice. Okay, then I have somewhere, I had a little page tab. Thought I did. I know I did. Probably fell on the floor somewhere. Did you guys see it? Excuse my shoulder. I might have fell on the floor. Let me look. No, it didn't. Well, it was here. I know it was. Well, I can always grab another one, but that is odd. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! Just had a page tab, and my thought was for that is just put that right there to hold everything down. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a little vintage photo and a little glue, and we're just going to close this up. Okay. Little vintage photo around the edges, because I just fussy cut this out on coffee dyed paper on the digital. Alrighty, there we go. And then we're just going to put this down right there, okay? And that will be our page closure, you know, hold the, and try to get it centered for the most part. We'll line that right up at the edge there. And there we go, guys. That is the construction of my multi-layered journal page. Okay, now it's however you decorate it is completely up to you. And I think I need a little more glue on there just to strengthen that. I'm going to tuck in a little bit more glue there. Oops, not right there. Okay. Okay, let's go through this real quick, guys. There it is. So now I think I might have put a little too much. Let's just use my ruler, back that up just a little bit. Perfect. Okay, there it is. So here is one of a page. Okay, this is how it would look. And it's just another page that goes in your journal when you sew it in, okay? So here's a page. You got a nice big deep pocket here, and then you'll flip through. And then when you come to the back side of this page, this is how it would look, okay? See, when you open it up, okay, you've got that there, okay? Open this up, and you put some, you know, pretty decoration here. I'm gonna cover this with up with coffee dyed paper, so that will be a journaling page there. Okay, close that, and you open it up this way, journaling spot there. Then you've got a pretty page here. You can decorate that however you see fit. Then you've got a journaling page here. Decorate that there. Then you've got a nice big pocket here, and you've got a nice big pocket here. So let's see, we've got one pocket, two pockets, plenty of room for journaling. Plenty of room for embellishing and putting prettiness, okay? Got a couple flaps, and you open it up this way, and then you've got a pocket there, and which way did I have the pocket here? Oh yeah, that's right. I closed that. I keep remembering, I see that arrow there, but I took away that pocket there. So then there's that third pocket there, okay? Then you close that. And you close that, okay? I do have handy here some crocheted trim. And I'm just wondering if I want to put a little I think I do. Along the edge there, all this glue on my fingertips. Okay, so that's a start. Kind of like the idea of it kind of poking over that there a little bit too. Very cute. I like that. So I'm not going to glue that all the way down. Okay, and I did think that I could fussy cut some of the elements off of these pages. I just thought the graphics was just so pretty. Like this. Let me just fussy cut this out real quick. I love those dried flowers, so the dried leaves, should I say? So nice. Very vintage page here. These graphics, and it's digital on this page here. I think I got this from Etsy. It was, I think the page was called Manu Designs. Good enough? Okay. Yeah. Like, look at that. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Let's see where we want to put that. I think right on the front would be pretty. I think let's do it. Okay, well that's just a start. How you decorate it is completely up to you, but I think it's a very fun, very elevated and contrasting page for any journal. You can add it to any journal. All how you decorate it. You could decorate it shabby chic, vintage, retro, nature, anything. Okay, so we will stop there and call that project a wrap for my multi-layered, multi-pocketed journal page. Okay, so there it is, guys. A lot of room for decorating, a lot of room for journaling, and Very complimentary page for your journals. All right. So thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you like the project, and I hope you give it a go. Until the next video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.